Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got the Kingpad SA10 from Vastking. And as usual, we're going to start with the unboxing of the actual device. So we've got the pin to open the memory cards tray. We've got the 2-year warranty. We've got a quick start guide, which basically explains to us what's what, how everything works. But I will talk you through it as well. And then we've got a charger as well and a Type-C lead, which is always nice because if you do follow the channel, you've seen that there were some 2020 devices with a micro USB lead and port. So on the side, we've got the microphone, the volume down, volume up, and the power button. The power button has actually a slightly different texture, which is nice because it's easily recognizable when you don't look at the actual button itself. Then on the very top, we've got the memory card slot. So you can whack a memory card in. It supports up to 256 gigs the external storage. When it comes to memory cards, there's not much really going on the left side, and then on the bottom we've got the Type-C port, we've got the second microphone, we've got the speakers, headphone jack, and that's pretty much it. It's a very nice aluminium made device, so it does feel very premium with that camera on the back as well. However, it is on the heavy side as well. It weighs around 524 grams, so it's not the lightest device available, to be honest, but it does feel really nice. Now, when it comes to Android, we've got an Android version 10 with the June 2020 security update. When it comes to special features, you've got some gestures, and then you've got the swipe navigation as well. So you can do swipe navigation, you can do 3-button navigation, or you can do 2-button navigation as well. I think the 2-button one is very commonly used by Sony. So gestures, 3 buttons on the bottom, standard Android layout, and then 2 buttons. So you've got like a gesture plus the back button as well. I prefer to use gestures probably purely because it's easier when you hold it with one hand, because you can, for example, as you can see, you don't have to look for the back button, you can just swipe. Then we've got smart controls, so you've got smart wake, you've got lift to check tablet, and so on. We've got security, nothing fancy in here, no face recognition, no fingerprint sensor, password, PIN, pattern, standard Android stuff. Then when it comes to storage, 32 gigs of internal storage. When it comes to sound, nothing fancy again. Display, you've got a wide system dark mode, which goes through the notifications bar as well. And then there are some additional features like the eye comfort mode, so it removes the blue hue from the display to put less strain on the eyes. And then we can adjust the color of saturation of the display to our liking as well, which is always nice. They didn't have to do that, but it's always nice to customize it to your liking. Okay, so, and then we've got Bluetooth Wi-Fi as standard, which obviously is nice on a tablet. When it comes to pre-installed apps, we've got a calculator, we've got an FM radio. Yes, you can get a calculator, which you can't get on an iPad, for example. You have to download a third-party app, and it's usually loaded with adverts. Then we've got a sound recorder as well. Pretty much box standard apps, but it's always nice to have some additional features. Now, when it comes to the actual camera itself, we've got a 5 megapixel unit on the front and then 13 megapixel unit on the back. To be honest, the placement of the camera on the back isn't the best because it's in the middle, so you kind of cover it with your palm when you hold the device, but at least the camera is decent enough, both front facing and rear facing for, let's say, Zoom meetings, because the tablet does obviously support Zoom, supports Microsoft Teams. As you can see, I've got Zoom installed, Google Duo. whichever you like, Skype and so on. So it works pretty well. Now let's test the audio quality of the tablet and play some music plus videos. So that was that, audio and video, and now moving on to productivity. The tablet obviously supports Microsoft Office, so if you'd like to, you can use full-blown Word. You can use it with obviously a Bluetooth keyboard. This is the Zag Keys cover keyboard, which I've been using recently on most of my tablet videos, so you probably know it by now. So yep, that's box standard USB, Bluetooth, not USB, keyboard. Obviously, as it is an Android device, you can also connect a Bluetooth mouse, or you can connect a mouse via the USB Type-C port, if you'd like to as well. So that's that. Obviously, if it's not Word you're after, you can also use different Microsoft apps if you'd like to. So if we go out of Word and we're gonna go to Play Store, let's see if you want to use PowerPoint, you can use PowerPoint. If you want to use Excel, you can use Excel. I'm actually gonna install and download Excel. Let's just speed things up a bit. Voila, and you've got full-blown Excel as well. So if you're thinking about working on the go, or you're a student and you're thinking about using Excel at uni, you can do that with the tab itself. And as you can see, it works pretty well. Obviously, the tab itself does support 32 gigs of internal storage, but you also get 3 gigs of RAM. So that helps a lot. When it comes to gaming now, it does run a quad-core CPU. I believe it's Cortex A51, which when I did some research was released in 2017. It does allow you to run Minecraft, but when you do have fancy graphics and clouds on, it's not the best experience. So I would recommend turning these down. The fancy graphics, smooth lighting, and the beautiful sky, and then you can see that it is actually more manageable. It's actually fully playable now. After Minecraft, I'm gonna test Call of Duty, which actually surprisingly works way better than Minecraft. And after that, we're gonna jump on to Game Pass as well. So overall, pretty decent device. Very good screen on time, in my opinion, because approximately 14 hours of watching videos, which is really decent. Very good battery life, in my opinion. It is, like I did mention, a bit on the heavy side, but it does have this nice premium feel to it as well. So overall, very decent device. Thanks for watching another episode of Quick Expert Reviews, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye!